Hello everyone, welcome back to Uncle Matt's Workbench. I'd like to start by apologizing for my voice. I've been a little under the weather here lately. I've got a respiratory infection that's affecting my voice, among other things. But anyway, I went to the big monthly flea market in Belleville, Illinois today, and I actually made a pretty decent haul for what I spent. I didn't find a whole lot, but what I did find, I only paid $3 for from the same vendor. I got 3 bags here from a bin where each bag was basically, he said, I think the bin was $2 an item or 3 items for 5. And I showed him what I wanted, and I was trying to tell him that there was just one thing in this bag and one thing in this bag that I wanted. And he said, you know what? $3 for all 3 bags. I was like, okay, that's an awesome deal. $1 a bag. And there's really only 3 items here that I was interested in, but I got more than 3 items for $3. I'm going to start with this right here. There's a Jar Jar Binks. I'm not exactly sure what line this is from, but it has the kind of articulation that you would see with the vintage collection, and I've been looking for an articulated Jar Jar like this for a while because I want to make a custom with him. And I pretty much only collect from the original trilogy and the Mandalorian, but I'm a little obsessed with the Darth Jar Jar theory, and so he's going to become Darth Jar Jar. And this first bag, let's see, the reason I picked this bag up is right there in the bottom corner. I don't know if you can tell what that is or not. Like I said, I like the Mandalorian. So the reason I picked this up was because down at the bottom is this here pit droid. So he's going to become one of Pelimoto's pit droids whenever I get around to making myself a Pelimoto. I was actually in the process of making a Pelimoto, and that body ended up becoming Tisvit. But those Rose Tico figures come easy enough that I can get another one and make a Pelimoto. I just got to find the right head. So there is a pit droid in that bag, which is the reason I wanted that bag. I just wanted the pit droid. But there's a lot of other cool things in here too, like there's a Jawa chip reader and a Padme com chip. I'll put those with the rest of mine. I do have a chip reader, and I have a few of these chips, but I don't have either of those. I do now. This, I'm guessing, is a Mego head. I don't know whose head this is, and I don't do Mego at all, but I know someone who's into vintage stuff who might want this, and I'll offer that to him. There's this black hood. I don't know if this is Maul's or if it's Palpatine's, but black hood. I wonder if I could use that with Darth Jar Jar somehow. Have to cut it here and there probably. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. And what do we got here? We have Endor Leia figurine. I don't really have any use for that. I don't collect figurines. I only collect 3.75 figures. It's a little miniature X-Wing. Oh, that's red too. Look at that. And here's a Micro Machines pilot of some sort. What kind of pilot is that? Who is that? Is that an A-Wing or a B-Wing pilot? I'm not sure. I don't collect Micro Machines either. And let's see what we have here. This looks like Sebulba. I don't collect prequels figures, other than that Jar Jar is going to be Darth Jar Jar, but Sebulba, or at least some member of his species, does appear in Jabba's palace, so I could I could add him to my Java's Palace diorama if I wanted to. He would fit right in. And then the second bag. Let's see here. And again, there's only one thing in this bag that I could see that I wanted, and it's right there. I don't know if you can tell what that is right there or not. Let's open it up and see. It's another pit droid. I do believe these pit droids probably came together in a set with a figure of some sort. I'm not sure though, but he will also become one of Pelimoto's pit droids. I have a red one somewhere too, so she have a total of 3. And that's probably all I need is the 3 pit droids. Let's see what else was in that bag. I'm not sure what this is. I do know what that is. I just can't spit it out right now. Magna Guard, one of Grievous's bodyguards. That's what that is, and it's a figurine. Again, I don't do the figurines. I have no use for that. And that looks like another Micro Machine. Let's see, that's Leia on a speeder bike. Micro Machine. Let's see here. That's a Resistance Trooper 5 POA figure. And I don't collect sequels. And I don't hate the sequels or the prequels. I'm not a fan of the sequels per se, but I don't spit hate out about it. I don't collect prequel or trequel. Sorry, I don't collect sequel or prequel stuff simply because I have to focus on what I like most, because I'm not rich and I don't have a lot of space. So I only collect 3.75, and I only collect the original trilogy, and I do also collect the Mandalorian. I like the way that Mandalorian. I like the way that it fits in perfectly with the prequels and with the original trilogy, and it even hints towards the sequels somewhat, and I don't mind that at all. I like the way it kind of pulls everything together. And let's see, there's one last thing in this bag, and that is a Wookiee warrior. I don't know if it's Tarful or if it's some other one, but it's a Wookiee from Attack of the Clones. Or is it Revenge of the Sith that had the Wookiees? I think it was from Revenge of the Sith. But again, I've got no use for the figurines. But for $3, I got 3 figures that I did want. That's 2 pit droids. My soon-to-be Darth Jar Jar. The Resistance Trooper, I don't know if I can use any part of him for a custom or not. I might just give him to my nephew. Sebulba, he's not original trilogy. He doesn't really fit in my collection, but I think I'm going to keep him too. Sebulba was actually a pretty cool character. I liked him. He'll probably just hang out in the background of my Java's Palace. The rest of this stuff, I can put this hood into my customs pot and use it for something at some point in time. The rest of the stuff oh yeah, I do want these chips. I have a place for those. But all of that stuff I don't need. I will trade it maybe with somebody or just give it away, I don't know. But that's what I have for today. And again, that was at the Belleclair flea market in Belleville, Illinois. It's once a month. It's a pretty big one. I go every chance I get. And I usually come away with something good. I very rarely leave empty-handed. But that's all for today. Until next time, thanks for watching.